Hi everyone! Are you guys excited to find out which category we fell into our family sponsorship? I will let you know in a moment, okay? I also have some tips to those people who would like to sponsor their partner or those people who would like to be sponsored by their partners, okay? So keep watching, don't go away, I will be right back. Welcome back to our program. This is your host, Miss Lily, and you are watching Basilia and the Helping Hand. And for those of you who are new to this program, we give away 500 pesos to 3 individuals every week. And that is just to help them out financially. And it is also our way of giving back to our community in honor of our mother, Basilia. Now in this video, we will reveal 3 names who will receive our 500 pesos, and also I will continue my love story episode number 4, which is the sponsorship. As I said previously, you know how we broke up so many times, and yet we always, ended up getting back together. So because of that, we've decided, or I've decided to start his sponsorship application. And we're gonna go to the next level, which is to be together. So to start with, I've contacted a lawyer. This is an immigration lawyer, and I asked for their service, and they told me that I had to pay $5,000 to process, that is from beginning to the end. And so when we were doing the application initially, they have been asking me for so many things. So I thought, well, if I will have to provide you with this, then why don't I just do it myself? There's no point me paying that much money if I am going to be doing all the work, right? So I pulled out my application. I pulled out that service from them. I had to pay a little fee because they've started the application, and since they've already given me the actual application papers, I did use that to do my own application. So I filled it out and I sent some forms to my boyfriend back in the Philippines, because some forms have to be filled out by him and signed by him. And so when he sent me the papers, I've started paying it online, and then the system was asking me from some barcode. And so I said, what barcode? I didn't see any barcode on any of the forms, right? That's when I realized that I was using the wrong forms. Bad idea and bad move, because that caused me so much delays in processing that application. So then I had to do my own research. I found the correct application forms. I sent it back to him again, and he filled it up. I filled up my part, but the problem is he's back home and I need those papers back right away. Luckily, my sister was going back home that year. That was 2019, and so she managed to gather all those paperwork and brought it with her to give it to me. Okay, so then right after that, I did not submit it yet. I had to review it, and whenever I review the papers or reread the questions and our answers, I always found a mistake. And so I had to redo it and redo it and reread it and re-answered it, and over and over and over again for probably about 2 months. That long, yes, because if you send it to the immigration, and they will see that, oops, this is wrong, or oops, this is not right, then they will have to send paper back to you, and it will get delayed anyways. So I might as well just do it right, because it was my first time. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So aside from filling those forms up, there are other requirements, and some of the requirements, they're easy to get, like your birth certificate, your marriage certificate, divorce certificate, your Senomar, what else, like all those papers, NBI clearance, police clearance, all that stuff, like those are easy to obtain. But there are other requirements which are I'd say very challenging to gather. So those are the ones that I'm gonna give, I'm gonna give you tips on. So I will be right back, okay? So now, before I give you all the tips that I have for you, I just want this disclaimer. Everything that I will share with you are based on my personal experiences, and any requirements or any procedures or instructions, it might change by the time you do yours. So you have to do your own due diligence to make sure that you have the right forms, you have the correct requirements, and the actual procedure. Okay? Yes. Okay, so now the category that we fell in is what you call conjugal partner. This is in that family sponsorship umbrella. And what is a conjugal partner? I'm going to read it to you so I will not make a mistake, okay? Now, the conjugal partner is a relationship between two people who are in a marriage-like relation but not married, okay? And they cannot live together due to some circumstances that are beyond their control. Okay, so yun po yung mag-partner na parang mag-asawa pero hindi naman sila kasal. So nandyan na yung meron silang mga conjugal property, nandyan na yung meron silang nagpapadala ng pera here and there, nagsusupport, yung mga ganon. Okay? So ito na ang tips ko sa inyo. Okay, number 1, you have to make sure na the forms that you are using are all up to date. Because if it's not, then again, it's gonna cause a delay, okay? And it's very time consuming to answer those questions again, and even though you're just copy and pasting, still it's still a lot of time that you need to use, okay? Second, in these days, our conversations are all in our text messages, and our text messages, in my own opinion, it only stays in the messenger for about a year. After a year, it will disappear, okay? So then all the conversations that you had previously will be gone, and when the time comes that you need them, because when you're doing a sponsor, sponsorship, they do want to know if you are really communicating with each other for that very long time, okay? I know you may not be doing it right now, you might do it later on or years down the road, but I'm gonna give you this tip so that if that happens, you know exactly where to find them, okay? So what you do is you just take a screenshot of your message, but make sure that the date is included in that screenshot, okay? You can do screenshot per month, and then that screenshot will go into your gallery. Once it's there, you can open an album, and you can call it text messages, and move those into your album. So the next time when you need it, you know exactly where to find them. It's not you're gonna go crazy looking for it, okay? So our tip code number 3 for you is your picture. So whenever your partner is coming home, make sure that you take pictures of him and yourself with your friends or with your family, and then again, you keep that together, put it in an album. That way, when the time comes that you need them, you know exactly where to find them, okay? You also have to make a note, where it was taken, when it was taken, and what are the relation of those people around you in that picture. Are they your brothers, your sisters, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or just a friend, okay? Yeah, so then tip number 4, they did ask for a life insurance showing that he is my sole beneficiary or vice versa. I mean, you don't need this right now. Maybe, you know, you have to get this if they require you to do it. I'm just telling you this because this is one of the requirements that they've asked me. Okay, so number 5, your remittances, like your receipts. Of course, if you're married, like, then they're sending you money. So all your receipts, you should be keeping them. And I don't know if you've noticed, but our receipts sometimes over time, they do fade away. So you can't read any of them. So I would suggest that you take a photocopy, attach your original, and then keep them away. Or if you like, you can also do a screenshot or take a photo of it, and again make an album just for your remittances. That way you can always, you know, cross-reference there. Okay, tip number 6, conjugal property. It could be a house, it could be a car, it could be anything, as long as it is under both of your names, okay? And number 7, letters, our stories, our love stories. The woman will have to do one story, how they met, like, you know, what happened. And then the man will have to do the same thing. And then the two of you will have to do another letter. I guess this is just a continuation of your relationship from the time that you met until, you know, the current date. I guess the idea is, like, you know, to see if the woman's letter will sort of coincides with the man's letter, and, you know, and then together this is the outcome. So it's just, I guess, to make sure that this is a genuine relationship and not a fraudulent. Okay, so now I think that should be the last one. Let me just see if I have anything. Yeah, that should be the last one. I cannot explain everything in here because then, you know, we'll have we're gonna take so much time. So if you have any questions in regards to your own situation, because this is going to be a case-to-case basis, you can email me at Basilia lendahelpinghand@gmail.com, and I will try and answer your questions to the best of my ability. I'm here to help you, so I will help as much as I can. Okay, so now we're gonna go to our second portion of this program, which is our bonus portion. Yay! Okay, we're gonna choose 3 recipients, and we will give them 500 pesos. And the first entry is Andrew Guib, AGM 190. AGM 190. Okay. Now our second recipient is Resi Aguilar, RDA 547. RDA 547. Okay. And our last entry, and this entry was what do you call it? Courtesy. Oh my God, I forgot the word. Courtesy of my sister who wants to remain anonymous. It is Carlota Martin, CPM 909. Okay. Carlota Martin, CPM 909. Okay. So now, congratulations to all our recipients. Now, if you want to redeem your money, and also for those who wants to join our program, please watch my video, the new rules for joining and redeeming your money. Okay, please note that March 22, starting that day, you will be submitting your entry on a weekly basis. Now, for more information in regards to that, please watch this video, new rule for joining and redeeming. Okay? Now, thanks to all our supporters, thanks to all our subscribers, and thank you all for watching. This is Miss Lydia again, sharing her blessings, and I will see you again next week, right here, same channel, and God bless us all. Ingat po tayong lahat, okay? Until next week, see you soon. Bye-bye.